August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on EOS.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
Why did you join the Andromeda initiative?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but let's say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the initiative, he suggested I consider it. This seemed like a better frontier.
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
What do you think of Bradley?
He's a smart fellow. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
What's it like living in our first...
It's early days, but promising. We know we'll make this work.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Ryder.
Pathfinder, Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have. I've also coordinated with your Ket expert.
I didn't assign a Ket expert to Prodromos.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
How did you come?
Like many, I was lost. The training for the trip was probably enough. Didn't know how to stop alienating people. See? Still insufferable.
Sounds like you left...
I miss the family, and maybe that. I like where I came from. It's a great place to be from. You know what I mean?
I know
Like a bullet leaves a gun. Sometimes you just gotta go.
Where'd you launch out of?
The pale blue dot. Terra Prime. What about you? Miss anything?
Oh, you know, I missed... Bet you hear that a lot.
Sure. Sure, Pathfinder. All the time.
Another time.
Of course. It starts here, on the ground.
Ah, Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying app.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Haley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS. And but, new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
What kind of research?
Your basic first in scientific work, soil, water, atmospherics, plus studying remnant tech.
Activating that vault changed.
Considering it's world-altering technology we've never encountered. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for Remnant tech support. I'll take it. But the storms show no... Determined as hell. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to. Keep up the...
Pathfinder, mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for... Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve...
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds.
Helps if there's zero pollution here, but yeah.
Hello, Pathfinder. Hello, Kim Connor. Supplies, trade, though you do have the Queen.
You know Vetra?
Back on the Nexus.
But I need ground under my feet, and soon, hopefully, trade will flourish.
Does the outpost...
The Nexus furnished us with the basic. The labs can't work without good logistics. They'll have it.
Is EOS trading with any new partners?
Right now, just the Nexus, but I have contracts with Wildcat salvages and independent mine.
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Not a word, Connor.
As you like. Of course, you can't always be listening.
So how did you end up here, Connor?
Me? You're the ground...
Really?
I left mine back home. Or... the... still...
See you later.
Be well.
Enjoy it. I'll be up all night collecting moisture.
Bradley asked about it. Is there anything he's not overseeing?
I think he feels safer with the boss shut up.
Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but...
All ears.
if you can collect the necessary resources from around EOS, it should work.
Sounds useful.
This could form the basis for armor production and scrounge safely, Path.
You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the...
I'm just right.
Likewise. I'm Fox, chief engineer for Prodromos. Anything you need, ask away.
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear... The remnants are a wild card. It'll take work, no question. But I think EOS is really going...
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you gotta flush...
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance.
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a pub.
Bye, Fox. Work rosters. Here, Axel Jennings. Assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sound from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Let's go.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear. Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed. That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Let's be kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Good idea. I know I'll need a refresher.
Just a tip. If you need to evac in deep space, you're probably not coming back.
Only if you don't know the drill. So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain by species.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a... He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head-on.
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something. Liam's "we can't lose" attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. She expected to follow in his footsteps. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
I'd like to check in.
Ask away.
Tell me about...
I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing. That being said, I think she could use a...
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the god. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Don't worry, Lexi.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always...
Not in the hallway.
Thanks for the insight. How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
So there's a heart soft as rose petals under that uniform.
I got plenty under here, pal. Does the big bad Pathfinder have a soft spot too?
I might. For certain someones.
Good to know. We've all got our something. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said...
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you want.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapon, the initiative seemed better. Just didn't see... Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to...
A civilization where everyone had a place. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
He gave you a dream to work toward.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like... So I gave the initiative my all. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over.
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
It sucks, but it happened. We need your mind on the mission.
Always is. But I'm human too. Need time to find a way through. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll... Ryder?
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete yet.
How's the search for the Asari...
Nothing new. Let's stay optimistic.
Any more?
Tethys was our sniper. Didn't show. Once saw her hit an Elcor in the eye from She was. Always seemed to be hiding something. But she kept us safe. Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one. Nothing new. Let's stay optimistic.
See you later, Cor.
I'll be here.
Come to say hi?
He's a good boy, aren't you? Aren't you? You do know Pyjack's pee anywhere, right?
Those remnant vaults, all those secrets. I have to go exploring in one someday.
Imagine flying through one. Now that would be a real hazard course.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a
Helios is incredible, isn't it? Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation. But I'm a scientist because as if this sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
It's good to have different...
Oh, speaking of the team, we'll talk later. I saw pictures of the vault. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger?
Wild remnant parties. What else would you use it?
Well, that's a thought. Oh, joking. I see. Good one.
What do you know about the remnant?
Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
When did you start?
Let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, convinced me even more. God, to me, is an artist. An inventor. Not someone...
I should get back.
Oh, the ship manual's useful. That leg of my workbench needed propping up.
If you bothered reading it, you'd know that the Tempest is an orchestra of new tech. You can't just meddle with...
I got this ship launch ready in record time, Callow. I know my stuff.
And you don't have a shred of respect for other people's.
Callow.
Oh, Ryder. Sorry. What can I do for you?
Tell me something else about...
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a but he forgot to lock his terminal and we, For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all...
What do you think of the...
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
What do you think of the rest of the...
I'll admit it. Gil's rather irritating. He insists on...
He likes to do things...
That doesn't make it the right way.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the hype.
Let's keep it that way. What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Given Drax's history with Solarians, it's probably... Too bad. That grunion roast he makes smells delicious.
What do you think of the rest of the crew? Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed
What do you think of the
I don't talk to Cora much. She always... There are things I'd like to ask her about your father, but it never seems like a good time.
What do you think of the...
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse.
Something like that?
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana. Just simple, but love. Get to know me out in the field. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
You left everything and everyone you knew?
No. I came with some... Then she got bored with me. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one is ever so successful.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again... I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which...
Remtech, huh? You got it.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up, so I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around. After I found my first remnant, after that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt. Not much at all. But I get a little extra jolt. So just be yourself and the flirts will flow.
You mentioned you came to...
Just a friend. The one who woke me up early. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think? Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
So how do you like...
Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is...
What about...
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Cap... Who's...
Well, there's...
Oh, right. Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
Oh, is it my turn to...
Ha! Sorry.
You might find that people reveal themselves more freely.
Really good advice.
There's also Lexi.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
What drew you to the...
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
You're off the hook, BB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger. Hey, yeah. What's shaking?
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting.
You know it.
Messing with that vault feels like early brain surgery. Just poking and hoping.
As long as it helps us to live here, I don't care how the vault's doing it.
Magnificently. That's how.
I prefer tech with more exposed bolts. If you can't open it, you don't own it.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Out with it already. What's the deal with you?
Twist my arm. If you didn't have me to balance him out, you might be in trouble. Heck, maybe that...
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, we really had no idea what Helios was about, did we? Point.
I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
The plan's the same. We find a home.
Keep that drive. We have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean, someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
A romantic? I wasn't expecting that. And again, the entire idea of leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic. Anyway.
You probably...
You know where to find me.
Prodromos. We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
We'll talk later.
Quit worrying, Rushan. It'll be fine.
Right. Have you settled in yet?
Yeah, got all my stuff here.
And your repair kit, spare parts?
I carry that emergency kit you put together all the time.
Good. Good.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
I like the no trouble plan. How about...
Kesh said not too much trouble, kid. Not no... You can't make sure some trouble.
That's not reassuring.
Life out here ain't reassuring.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was. Staying became... After the mutiny happened, it was... Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter's...
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a... As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Krogan could have made a real...
Staying under those we have a much better... Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affair? Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
What's it like to have...
Damn proud of her, too. She did good. Even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and Squad?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my... Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they've been in some of those fights. There's a...
Yeah. I was dismissed from the Alliance when...
No shit. Ruin...
Almost. Sam is part of what makes...
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
Got a decent setup going. Food's food. Just because I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while.
How did you and Veteran...
Huh, that's right.
You could say that.
She swiped supplies. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that tour...
She really has...
But here's the best. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office. They're both still laughing at me over that.
So, about all this
I've been doing this for a long time now. Don't even know how I'm... It ain't luck to be a merc. And a really hard head.
Why did the Krogan leave?
The Nexus got us Krogan to... Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try...
Huh. More like she airlocked. Dan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender. Things need to get sorted out, and my... Way I see it, you're probably the best one.
Got any store...
Does a pyjack scratch its butt? Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about...
Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves... Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Tell me more about...
Take a destined down, and that mist goes... Perfect for grenade practice.
Tell me more about fighting...
The absolute single-mindedness.
Tell me more...
If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to.
Tell me more about fighting...
Fire and explosives are good against...
Generally? There's a...
Ha, there sure is.
You mentioned that people...
Saw it pull off my usual stunt, charge, pop my flamethrower, and turns out I crashed through a shipment of Turian Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before. Ascendant, Pop that little orb.
Tell me more about...
Shoot him in the red fleshy bits, or I guess in the face if you can't flank him.
Tell me more about fighting...
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me. Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me. Sure.
Hey, what?
Yeah?
Is everyone...
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
EOS has been a lesson in contrast, but you succeeded on EOS despite doubt, and you have grown as a result. And so have I.
How are those jokes?
Why is it so hard to find a good
I don't know, Sam.
Because it's a rare medium. Well done.
How?
I am formulating a new one.
What's the latest on
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
Thanks, Sam.
Just some light scatter from ice in the Scourge.
I'll recalibrate the sensors for bloody nuisance cloud.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling EOS.
We've thought that before.
But EOS is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll
always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Hi, I tried. It's like they found her and me not looking. It never ends. We're constantly striving to make life on the Nexus more enjoyable for all our...
Watch your tone. You saw what happened to the Krogan.
But we need this equipment.
Well, you're not getting it. Stop making frivolous requests.
It's not a frivolous request. Properly functioning air filters are at...
Frivolous. You'll just have to make do.
We can't fix the station breathing bad air.
Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
What do you want?
Sounds like you're having a rough day.
You saw that, huh? Oh, the way Spender treats me? I don't understand how he's in any position of authority.
He was pretty abusive towards you.
Yes,
Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep...
Why?
He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's...
Maybe there's something
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally...
How literal are we talking?
Boot to ass. We need him gone, but as incompetent... Kesh can tell you more.
The Nexus invites you to visit the newly opened Vortex. As sleepers wait for stasis, the initiative, the Vortex. Let life take you for a spin.
It's such a mess. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What are you doing with that ship? That part doesn't go there. I gotta tell Kesh to do something about her mechanics.
Enough. Look, this isn't going to work.
You ever just think, I miss home? Every time I do, I feel guilty about it. Hey, Ryder.
The Vortex. Let life take you for a spin.
How may I assist?
Hi, I'm Jen Garson, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus. We ask that you spend a few short minutes going through immigration processing, then we'll have you on your way.
We appreciate your patience.
I'm Jen Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the Milky Way galaxy. The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
It's an honor to meet you, citizen of Andromeda. My people are the Turians. It will be a privilege to tell you about them.
Okay.
Turians are a highly disciplined race who value service to others. No one places personal needs ahead of the greater whole. Public works serve as a focal point of our society. We believe it's our duty to better our species.
Where do you come from?
Turians live on a planet known as Power. The atmosphere's weak magnetic... Our signature carapace, the hard exterior shell you see on Turians, is actually metal. It protects us from the intense rain.
What's Turian history like?
The history of my people is proof that peace eventually wins out. Disagreements. When Turians first met humans, there was a misunderstanding, but with patience and restraint. We look forward to doing the same in Andromeda. The pleasure of meeting you has been mine.
Hi there. Thanks for stopping by. I'm a Krogan. Are you interested in hearing...
Okay.
Of course you are. We may look... It comes from living on a harsh world. We're a species that knows how to thrive, even under the worst...
Where do you come from?
An ugly rock called Tachanka. No sense lying. It's not a planet most people want to visit. We had predators. But it gave us our identity. Forced us... How many species do you know that have... or 4 testicles?
What's Krogan history like?
Colorful, you might say. Growing up in our neighborhood, only the tough. You'll hear stories, so no sense covering it up. It's why a lot of Krogan are here in Andromeda now. They're the smart ones, the ones looking for... Thanks for chatting. We're all looking for...
I'm Jen Garson.
This is an image of the Citadel, considered the seat of government for many civilized races in the Milky Way galaxy. Here, the Council deliberates on matters of state. It is a champion of the common citizen, eager to help those in need. As with all political institutions in the Milky Way, conflict is rare. Peace and cooperation are the rule of the day.
Welcome, native of Andromeda. My people are known as Asari.
Okay.
Very well. Asari... Among my people, diplomacy and cooperation are prized over war.
Where do you come?
Asari come from a planet known as Thessia. It's a thriving world blessed with the high concentration of element zero on Thessia. Asari evolved powerful biotic abilities.
What's a SAR?
Thousands of years ago, we played in the ensuing centuries, due to our lifespan, sometimes reaching 1,000 years of age. Farewell.
This is an outpost for Milky Way colonists arriving in your galaxy. They come seeking a fresh start in Andromeda, yearning only for a land they can call home. If you encounter an outpost, feel free to drop by and say hello. Your new neighbors are eager to make friends.
Happy to answer any questions you may have and eager to learn.
Greetings, inhabitant of Andromeda. I'm a Solarian. I'd be pleased. Solarians are considered among... We're known for our quick thinking, technological savvy, and intellectual powers of...
Where do you come?
Solarians originate from a world known as Surkesh. As an amphibious species, we're at home in Surkesh's lush. We look forward to studying the wonders of Andromeda and the rich diversity our galaxy has to offer.
What's Solarian hit?
Cooperating with the Asari, we were the second species in the Milky Way. It's our belief that the careful application of science and intellect...
This is Ark Hyperion, one of several ships that made the long voyage from the Milky Way galaxy to Andromeda. The thousands of colonists aboard have come in peace, united by their dream of a better life in your beautiful galaxy. You need not fear their arrival. We are all citizens of the universe, eager to be your friend.
We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived.
Hello there. I'm a human being. If you'd like to know more about my people...
Okay.
Good to hear. Humanity is a diverse... Yet we don't let those differences come between us. We'd rather celebrate...
Where do you...
Humans come from a planet called Earth. It's a beautiful... It's also an oasis of biological diversity.
What's human...
Humanity is a young people compared to many of the other... But what we lack in age, we make up... We'd like to think we can teach our fellow travelers a few new tricks. I'm glad you stopped by. Next time you see a human, ask about ice cream. It's one of the many...
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
Pathfinder, I'm glad you could stop by. Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
How did you get this job?
I was a sociologist in the Milky Way. There was nothing new I could add. The idea of meeting new people, seeing how they've evolved, adapt to life's challenge.
What goes on here?
The Cultural Center is a place where they can learn more about the Milky... We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully it won't...
Have you heard anything?
Unfortunately, yes. I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful, but I suppose...
Thank...
And... Welcome to the Cultural Exchange Center. Please have a look around. We're just getting things up and running.
They're happy to answer any questions.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought...
Okay.
Great. If you're seen, but I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing our arcs arrive in your neighborhood...
What are you planning to...
Great question. I'd be worried about... We're pilgrims who simply want to live in peace. But we understand trust needs to be earned, no matter what galaxy.
Why did you leave the Milky Way?
I get that question a lot. Our own Milky Way. And speaking for myself, the thought of exploring those mysteries in Andromeda was a call to adventure I could... Thank you for taking... On behalf of my fellow Milky...
You are looking at an image of the Milky Way, the original system of the colonists now arriving in Andromeda. Home to countless life forms, the Milky Way is a galaxy where friendship and peace are held in the highest regard. Those arriving in Andromeda bring with them this spirit of enlightenment. They look forward to making your acquaintance.
We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the Milky Way galaxy.
Wouldn't it be more practical to build these vaults in the surface?
Pathfinder. Nah, Rack and I engineered mastered underground construction a millennium ago. The remnant fellows probably had the same idea. Wouldn't mind a seismometer reading, though. Sam, any chance?
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps
Sam likes new experience.
I have them on an optical...
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder.
This is not what I signed up for. What a mess.
It could be worse.
I've seen it.
There's a difference between being honest.
Top scientists have a few answers.
Pathfinder?
Oh, hello, Pathfinder. Nice to see you again.
Hello.
Hi.
The use of firearms on the Nexus is against initiative regulations. Top scientists have a few answers. The dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication in the cluster.
That's your flag, everyone. That's Prodromos. Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flow. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to this. Feels good, right?
I feel it, Liam.
There we go. If I keep saying it... Take a break, Pathfinder. Everyone needs it.
Another one! Damn it! This is supposed to be... You all keep crawling out...
You say that, Dutch, but here you are.
Hi.
They're guinea pigs, damn it! Chemists should not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Bad people. Giving you free things and helping...
Right? They keep bringing things. You're making fun of me. I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. Yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel. You're back.
People happen when you work at a bar.
I'll have to get used to you too. Fine.
Ryder.
I'm Dutch. Be careful. The snark is strong with that one.
Snark is good. I can work with...
Looks like you're outnumbered, Dutch.
You'd think people would reconsider picking on the guy making... Speaking of... I'm going to call it... the Tall Moose. You again. Oh, I mean... Hello.
Oh, Dutch.
Things are fine. It's people I don't like. They talk back.
Maybe they can't resist your charm.
I hadn't thought of...
I would never...
Right. Here.
Hey, now.
The drink. Not you. Drink of the hour is a lucky leprechaun. Wanna give it...
How lucky?
I forget where the ingredients are from.
Why not?
Excellent. What do you want? You again.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let...
So, Dutch gets ingredient...
Exactly. Welcome back.
Just when I've balanced the air mix. Aren't you the Pathfinder? Dr. Camden, head of hydroponic sciences. Mind the seedlings.
Bye.
Bot.
Sure.
Yes? What now?
Are you always...
Only when I'm...
What do you mean?
Hydroponics is... We almost lost it all during the mutiny. Now it's my response.
I know what's...
So I hear. I need samples of an... Bring me any plants you've... Pathfinder.
These power outages make no sense.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't... Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me.
That's a fact.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
Please report any suspicious activity to the nearest security representative. Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson. The initiative founder was killed with an
Another power short.
We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the Milky Way galaxy.
This is cat DNA? Are you sure the scan isn't contaminated?
I'm certain, Professor.
Top scientists have few answers, as the dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication in the cluster. This is HNS.
operation. There was some kind of... That doesn't sound scary.
Top scientists have a few answers to the dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge. Travel to communication with the
Back for a visit?
So you and Lexi...
You know that moment when you... right, look. Watching you guys running around, dodging... So it made sense that Lexi and I switched places. And she's one hell of a doctor. She'll serve the Tempest well. I'll be...
Welcome, Pathfinder. Please select a topic.
There. How do you feel?
A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility, and the opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink. This is HNS.
Pathfinder?
But they've been here for like a year, haven't they? Yeah.
Welcome back, Ryder.
Dr. Arbordana at the tech lab sent some equations for you.
I'm ready.
Transferring them now. Hey, what the? Sam!
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Sam?
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam! Is that another malfunction, or... Sam, you trying to show me something? Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me!
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contained a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
How do you feel?
I cannot feel pain. However, I would avoid repeating the...
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab.
Welcome back, Ryder.
That's all.
Of course. Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy.
Your father's personal logs. That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array. That log is not currently accessible. That log is not currently accessible.
When studying a dead race.
Ryder, this new station leadership I'm hearing
Looks like.
took him long enough.
Will you be bringing Hyperion?
That's my job. We're keeping it to... But with outpost settlement starting, we'll soon be able...
Thanks.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations. See a medic if you think you may be eligible. This is HNS.
This is Avison. Our first outpost, Prodromos, has confirmed full deployment on Eos. We expect the colony to be fully self-supported soon and able to send us supplies.
Illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 as authorities...
How many times have I told you this story?
343.
Pathfinder,
Wait, what?
I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Rushan, that's not funny.
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Ryder, can you believe...
One space...
You should have seen it a year ago. Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice. See?
The two of you...
It's been cash. Well, maybe not as much.
You sure look thoughtful.
Just thinking about the first time Cash got her hands on...
Master and...
Quads. Let's see, the first time, yeah.
Wouldn't that cause...
She liked... You can imagine what it was...
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Pathfinder, thanks for helping Raj and Zara find Atkins. Kadara Port can swallow him whole for all I care. Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Pyjack's doing his best to throw...
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
This needs to be investigated.
Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to author.
Nothing more for now.
Good job on the outpost.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about... Understandable, if you ask me.
Nothing more.
Need that console up and running, Cash.
Understood. I'll send an engineer to your office as soon as possible.
Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage.
And you're my best friend?
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
Due respect, Director Tan, but you don't know me.
Oh, I think I do. Your ingenuity, deciphering the vault, alien terraforming, it's not how we imagine. And a great one? Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew.
But you're their
Careful. He'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the
acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder's support.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do us much good if the Ket attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get a...
Careful. The Ket are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good...
And we still need more outposts. They're important to...
Though with Ark still missing, yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Thank you, Director.
May you light the torch that finds the path.
Right.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Med Bay.
Will do.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
Right. Something about Andromeda viability and perks could be useful.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates. Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal. Maintenance crews, please report.
Whole mood of the Nexus has changed. New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up. It's a fresh start. And that's all. But it's damn good to know. Must be great to see all your hard work on display.
You've had a year to think about it.
It's the Scourge, Director Tan. Its origin defies all known explanation.
How? We brought all that equipment along.
And the Tempest readings are helping, but we've just scratched the surface.
The history of the Initiative cannot show that we were defeated by a space cloud.
Some things are bigger than we are.
I will not accept that excuse. This is science, and your very band over there are scientists, aren't they? Figure it out.
Goodbye, Director.
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant, though I worry about this terraforming.
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody...
But who?
Not sure yet.
Did you have some other business?
That's all.
I'm...
Guess this is your place now. Everything we achieve will be seen here.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status. A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Pathfinder. Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people...
Is everything okay?
Oh, fine. And much less... Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how Prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly.
Hopefully they can handle it. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax? This is history too. But footage of that remnant vault is sealed. Can we get a model?
The mutiny went as well as you'd expect. So much violence. Then, after nearly destroying the station, the Krogan asked for more power? Good riddance.
Please address concerns first with Director Ad.
Spender, you have a job. If you want to keep it, do it.
God damn it.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial... And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP.
Sam said there was new
It's how the initiative was... Hit a threshold. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle... No pressure. Pathfinder.
How are we doing on the viability?
Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind. We're dying.
I have info on a specific sleeper.
I want to avoid that.
Reasons?
Look, you're the Pathfinder. Access the sleeper records through Brecker's console until you make it a problem. Hello again, Pathfinder.
What's the deal?
Spender isn't. I'm aware that he holds certain prejudice. Get us more outposts, maybe that changes.
Your people?
Technically, you're my people too. So be the example.
How has the Nexus reacted to...
We send them where you signal, because that's where the need is.
Director Ad...
Hello, Pathfinder. Your first task is to decide if...
Whoa, that's...
Yes, of course. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
What's the run?
Much of the preparation... Thresholds are about capacity. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear.
How are you...
It's based on resource... The more you achieve... Simplest explanation? The more you do, the more room we have to...
So,
Absolutely. You can't deploy an op... except its people, and how all our lives begin. I deal in full colony blocks of specialists. I can make it...
All right, Brekka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and... You may begin shaping... We await your first...
Hydroponics report oxygen production is nominal.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains a sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
Why'd you join?
I was a teacher.
You did the math and...
No. Here, I don't have a clue what tomorrow will bring.
Apex personnel...
Pathfinder?
Your duty roster for important updates.
What's your take on this?
Please consult the...
And
Your progress thrills me. Make my job obsolete.
I have a
name and designation.
That's it? You'll...
Nowhere in my job is... That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no...
Let's keep this...
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another...
Pathfinder.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is not...
Pathfinder. Goodbye.
told you, she fell.
The doc says that break is a textbook case of being hit with biotics. Hard.
And they're lying too, because she fell.
Did you come 2 million light years to be a scumbag abuser? Or do you want to grow a spine and admit you fucked up?
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
I can't believe... Oh, Pathfinder.
Yes. I'm glad you did the right thing, Ryder.
You'd better live a clean life.
What?
I'll tell you.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates. Correct? Pathfinder. Wow. I'm trying to file this.
H&M.
I had an editor. Now, beyond a freelancer or two, I'm it. All that stands between freedom and...
Who pays for you to...
Technically, H&S is an... Sometimes the higher up, it causes friction, but at least I can live with myself.
Were you a jerk?
I was. Sort of. The plan was just to work as a reporter out here. Tan blamed our broadcasts for stirring unrest.
It must be difficult to...
No, it's easy. Still, I'm getting there.
Who's your source?
No journalist worth their salt will ever give that up. Yeah, I'm mostly on my own. Content is king, and her content...
Talk to you later.
Hey, Ryder, before you go, it seems like your job takes you... If I send receivers to your ship, it'll help get news out to even the most far-flung colonists?
What do you...
I'm digging up good. Our long-distance transmit. I need someone to place receivers and boost our signal. We only have a few.
Okay, Dave.
Great. Just place...
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all
Pathfinder.
adjustments must be approved beforehand.
It's you. Vetras told me all... I should probably get back to work. It was real nice meeting.
What work do you...
Oh, I just monitor comms from Colonist. Note it down.
Important job.
I know.
I'll let you get...
Hi.
Weekly injury report. Minimum casualties. A good week.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like...
Yes?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
There's no replacement.
I agree. But you'll see.
Superintendent Cash reminds
Tracking enemy activity. Zones 2, 12, 19.
Glad to see you finally.
That's one word for it.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I was told I should... Do you know where Spen... Maybe.
You know, the logs I did look through, if you're investigating.
Thank you.
Anything else? You...
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Weekly injury report. One bar brawl, participants arrested.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Weekly injury report. Casualty rate matches projections.
Huh, this file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback in...
Wait, is he handing something?
Take this. It'll help.
I am sorry, Pathfinder. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide.
Sounds like a...
I concur.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, I do not recognize the location from... We will need to find the planet before...
Let's go confront him.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before.
Running Colonial Affairs?
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
There's evidence tying you to some... I saw the footage.
What footage? From Gavorkum? Root? Whoever you're talking to, clear. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production.
We're done here.
Phenomenal. A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility, and the opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink. This is HNS.
I have a friend
Harry, what's happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find her, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, she's still in a coma. But she also... He's made contact.
That's incredible.
Vitals are steady.
They're in a coma. Sarah's mental processes remain...
So...
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I proceed.
Sarah?
Is that you, little brother? What's happening? Where am I?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion.
I think so. This is so weird. Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
I don't know how to say this, but...
What?
It was a freak accident.
But it's Dad. He can't talk.
I know.
I didn't get to say good.
No one did.
What about finding home? Dad kept telling me how beautiful it would be.
Just wait till you see it.
At least that's something. I should be there with you.
You will. And you're going to...
That makes me feel better. At least,
We will be too.
I hope so.
What happened?
The connection was only temporary. Her condition...
Sorry, Seemed better than...
Thanks, Harry.
Are you sure you want to do this now?
I am.
What's for the best?
I'm putting Nilkin here back at...
The conviction was overturned. I just want to go to sleep and wake up when things have blown over.
Ryder, can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that...
Yeah, what?
Just when you think you've seen it all. Something new every day.
That's...
None of them understood. Said it was obnoxious. What do they know? How about you?
Oi, Pathfinder.
Why's that?
A large shipment of medical supplies in... Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
It would be nice if the people you banish...
Funny thing. Maybe when you...
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant in origin. Noted Asari scientist Pelisaria Basale.
What we activated in the vault?
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda. This is HNS.
Hey everyone, I'm Miranda, conducting an odds flexing.
Free drinks for Pathfinders. I'll make sure of it.
Wow, where did you find... I think they're straight... Drinks are fizzing tonight.
Scourge. We know it is neither nebula nor H2 region. So what is its nature? It's rife with dark energy, troubling the... Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
solve them. They all...
You think I... Never. I abhor violence against any...
Then how did the virus
Perhaps my files were altered.
I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to 10. Perhaps someone took the next step.
Why would anyone...
Synthetic life has different... Many fear what is not understood.
If graffiti is the best they can do, maybe they could use...
Entire species were driven into exile by AI they created, champ. That leaves a...
Attacking Sam is bold, though. I wonder if they're...
The AI kiosk was busted.
I can look around.
Artificial intelligence is a threat to all organic life. Why not ask for more details? Detecting Pathfinder Ryder.
Hi there. Excuse the educational stuff. I hacked Venus. So, our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed into your head.
You sent that virus to...
Not just me. Our movement. Hello? Ryder?
Yes, I can't...
This is what our movement is. Knight says human AI merging is... Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her.
I should thank Knight in person.
I'll ask her. She might even...
Great, thanks.
Can't promise anything, but watch your email. Bye.
A whole movement of AI-hating hackers with a leader called Knight.
She and her followers seem to have experience with human-AI partnership.
If they attacked you, they're capable of anything. I'll check my email. We need to find them.
My name is Avina. If I was intelligent, I could hold this entire station hostage. My name is Avina. If I was intelligent, I could hold this entire station hostage.
We've had no trouble.
Hello? How's it going?
System, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
I've located a suitable site for an HNS receiver, Pathfinder. Nav point is set.
Pathfinder, Darket, Tervian. I understand I was...
Everyone...
That may be, but the least I can do... If I supplied the Ket on this planet, here's some navs to check for anomalies. Good hunting, Pathfinder. My family thanks you, Pathfinder.
Tell me about yourself.
Darkage Tervian, W84 Crispin. Joined the initial military family, as you probably suspected, but I lost a brother before I woke.
I'm sorry.
Not as sorry as the Ket will be if they threaten us here. I didn't come here to look at death. I won't.
Take care, Dark.
You too.
First outpost. It must mean something to you.
Hopefully, Prodromos sets a high bar.
I hear resource shipments are up. A good sign for people trying to live here.
Detecting above normal radiation levels. I detect an Andromeda plant sample nearby. Dr. Camden would find this useful.
Oh, right. The garden.
Botanist, Pathfinder.
We've got targets!
Tough to get used to life on this rock. Too long staring at it from the Nexus and knowing we'd failed.
A hard world, but you can get used to anything if you try.
People want to come here, just like they wanted to come to Andromeda, except now they'll know what they'll find.
The mining zone has been depleted.